Mic check from Pop 2. We vanished. We living in witness. I get up with this feel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me get a mic quick check out of you real fast, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, dude.
Mic check.
There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Huh?
Run that back.
Run this back.
Something back. Shit. It's the beginning of the show.
I'm gonna let it roll. I'm gonna let it roll because I got 20 seconds of this and I don't wanna cut it. We finished. We living in witness.
Plot twist, executed revenge, just stop you breathing for real. Dream of bliss, lady, hey, this is the illest kid. Had to get even. We stay ready, you jump, then we leave.
Oh, close that door.
Oh, that dope.
Close that door.
Nigga Takatory got you leak. Plot twist, executed revenge, just stop you breathing for real. Dream of bliss, lady, hey,
This is the illest kid.
Welcome back.
Do that, man.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
The Durka Durka Podcast.
Yes, sir.
You like how that audio sound, man?
Yeah, it sounds good to me.
I tried something different, man. I was looking into this, man. I tried to go on the solo art stuff, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it seeming to be sounding a little better.
Yep.
Welcome back, y'all, though, to the Durka Durka Podcast.
What's happening?
Y'all know how we do, man. Every Sunday, man, rain, sleet, or shine. As long as we got something on our mind.
Shit, it's hailing right now, though, man. So y'all park y'all vehicles at the apartments underneath the awning or something.
Yeah, man, because...
Yeah, unless you plan on claiming an insurance claim.
Yeah, man, because...
It's getting stupid right now.
That's looking like the route.
Yeah. I'll be at the Calico right now if it wasn't for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
But welcome back to the Durka Durka Podcast show. This is the Memorial Edition.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Now, the Memorial Day, a day on which those who died in active military services are remembered, traditionally observed on May 30th, but now officially observed on the last Monday in May. We're going to go ahead and honor our fallen soldiers.
Yeah, man. Can we get them RIPs, man?
That's it, man. Can I get an RIP to the Kiki?
RIP to Kiki.
Can I get an RIP to the Tomcat?
RIP to Tomcat.
RIP to the Marky D.
RIP to Marky D.
RIP to the Scooter Boot.
RIP to Scooter.
Anthony Ward.
And RIP to Tony.
Tony.
Tone.
Yeah, man. Can't forget Tony, man. I also want to send a special RIP to Clay Tucker. That's one of my brothers from the AMA family. Academy of Martial Arts, man. He passed, and I know I'm not that active on Facebook, but I'm still going to go ahead and have my own remembrance of my brother.
RIP to you too, brother.
Yeah, man. Last time I seen him, we was just in there cracking jokes and talking shit in the middle of the lobby, man. While we sitting there watching our kids do our thing, man, and now he ain't with us. So I want to send a special shout out to his family and my condolences, man. It's some heartbreaking shit right there.
Most definitely, man.
Yep. And I also want to send a special shout out to my mama. You know, she going through her own problems as well. So just want to tell her to keep her head up, man. What's wrong, Pop? What's happening? What's going
up,
on now?
Richard? What's up, Nita?
What's up now? What?
Facebook posts 2 videos.
Yeah.
Why?
Mm.
And I didn't even schedule this time on Facebook.
Mm.
What happened?
Well, I'm only seeing the,
Posted 2 videos.
Oh.
I'm only seeing the one though.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
See, I see that one with the big border on it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then I scroll down and I see.
How's it doing that? How's it doing that widescreen thing?
I don't know.
Did it already take it? Did it take it as a video or just as a picture?
I don't know.
Crazy, man.
Man, that's crazy. But
Who's
yeah,
up?
man, that was the illest kill by
Dream of
Dream of
Bliss.
I forget
Lady Ace.
Yeah, Lady Ace. Yeah, Lady Ace, man. So
And we
some
did
more local talent, you know what I'm
had
saying?
that
They're
SK
doing a
thing.
thing. That was SK before that?
Yeah. That's
What was SK's song called?
Man, don't get me lying to you like that, man.
You the music man?
Hey,
Shit.
Hey,
Come on now.
Hey, man. You gonna call me out like that? I'm supposed to
Come
know.
on now. Yeah, man. We gotta advertise correctly.
All right, man. We can do that then, man.
Yeah, man.
It
Shit.
sure
No,
do.
he like, man, damn, I'm gonna have to start sitting in the.
Yeah,
He can do that too. Shit.
we definitely need those.
Yeah, go ahead and send in your. I know y'all see all of the advertised hairs in the back. So
That was-
yeah, that's something totally new right there, man. We just if you got a business, if you got a single you trying to push or something, man,
Yeah.
just go ahead and email us. You know what I'm saying at what is it, Durka Durka Podcast at gmail.com, and then hit us up, and then we can go ahead and get you in rotation back here with the advertise here.
Yeah.
We go live every Sunday.
Yep.
Yep, from the Durka Durka YouTube page.
I'll run down the list too.
Yeah, y'all can just go ahead and send us and email us to us, and we just get it advertised up here. We live on YouTube, Facebook, Daryl Mitchell, DM Creations at Instagram. We also going live from Big Go Live, Dirty D85, DDC4LOKC, Durka Durka Podcast on the Tiki Taki.
Tiki-taki.
Yep, and new, we just started going live today from the Trade Day 321. That's the Ian Will Power. You know what I'm saying? That's an interesting way of spelling it, but you can Google it and just say Trade Day 321 over here. And man,
Yeah.
it's
What
on
platform
TikTok.
is that?
Just said it.
Yeah, with TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. You got your.
You gotta have. Okay, never mind.
There you go.
Your
Yeah,
TikTok.
use your words. Use your words. Yeah, but going live on all platforms, man. So y'all can just show up every Sunday, man, to catch us there, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but just send a shout out to all our fallen soldiers, man. And this is the Memorial Day edition. Man, how's y'all's weekends, man?
Man, mine was rough, man. They got a picture of me in the family group message, man.
Doing what?
I had passed out on the couch, man.
Oh, I've been there before, bro.
Had a few sips, man. And
I've been there before, bro. Don't feel too bad, man. Don't feel too bad. Mine was in a public event, so.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I was passed out that liquor.
Yeah, that lucky. And
back when I used to drink.
Them
You know
dips
what I mean?
too, man. Them dips had got me, man.
What dips?
There you go again. Yeah, but that drink, man. That
Come on
drink.
now, man. You gotta elaborate. What's the dips for those that don't know?
I don't know, man.
Oh, you get some brown sugar?
I want some of your.
Oh, okay.
Here you go.
Alright,
Here you go with your.
alright,
Here you go with your shit, man.
I was just wondering, shit. I was just trying to figure out, man.
Here you go, man. But yeah, man. Welcome back, y'all, man. You know, Memorial Edition, man.
Yeah, I thought it was I was just trying to, Pop, can you cue up the Redman video? Yeah, but yeah, you do. You send it to the group. You was the one to send it to everybody. You sent it to like 3 or 4 different groups. Yeah, but damn, man, you ain't gonna tell about the.
Here you go.
All right,
All right.
all right, man. I ain't gonna pry too hard.
Let's do the legacy deal right quick.
Let's go with it.
Yeah, all right. Well, for all those that are watching it, it's not on YouTube. If you want to check out this ad and commercial by Kerwin James, he's basically advertising his
What's going on,
life
everybody?
insurance
If
policies,
you would like to get set up with a
Legacy,
proper
Army financial group, and he's basically trying to get people to do the right thing and get your life insurance policies correct. If you got any wills or anything of that nature, go ahead and hit up Kerwin James. That's our brother.
Yeah.
and he will get you squared away.
Or your future planning.
Your future planning. So y'all go ahead and hit up that YouTube, and then you can check all of that out. Our brother is on it right now.
But we gonna do our part and roll out a commercial though, just to show our support. You know what we do.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what we mean by advertise here, cause.
What's going on, everybody?
He is
If you
on
would like
it.
to get set up with a properly structured IUL, whole life, term life, final expense. If you have a 401k just sitting around, we can transfer that to annuity and make it work better for you. Also, ask about our digital trust. We do the irrevocable trust, revocable trust, got access to the will. Hit me up at kljfinancialsolutions.com/socials. Thank you.
My man, Kerwin James, bro, over here. He's trying to get people to do the right thing, man. Life insurance policies is what's up right now.
And I'm gonna holler at him again, man. I want to see what we do, man. But I want y'all to mention that y'all heard it from the Durka Durka Podcast, and then we get you in there on a little incentive on something.
Oh, okay. So you throwing people discounts if
You know
they
what
say
I'm
they
saying?
heard on the Durka Durka Podcast.
Yeah, that way we can work something out, man. You know.
Oh.
So y'all make sure y'all tell them. What was that again, Kerwin?
Yeah, Kerwin
that.
James.
What was his email again? I forgot it, man. My bad, man. You know, it's I ain't no good today, man. I ain't no good today, man.
At least you're honest.
I ain't no good.
At least
today,
you're honest,
y'all,
man.
I wasn't prepared. To do nothing, man.
At least you're honest. He said, "Shit, I forgot the damn name. I forgot the email. I forgot the name of the song."
I ain't had no time to even remember shit, man. I've been doing so much shit this past week, and then the weekend, and I mean, my steps be crazy on my watch, man.
Because you be moving. You be in traffic, huh?
Man, I be moving too much, man.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, brother.
Too much.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Want to sit my ass down sometimes.
Yeah. Now, last week, Rowdy caught in.
Man.
I didn't know that he was giving us first glance news of some like
It was exclusive.
major controversial shit that was going on in the city. I think it was like 124 people arrested or something like that, man. It was pretty crazy. But what I sent to the group was that this guy was posting on TikTok, and he had like 5,000 like followers, you know, like following that post, and like I forget how many likes and whatnot, and how many comments. But he was saying it was racially motivated.
Because
about that part.
Because they was a brown. See,
Yeah.
that's the part I didn't hear about.
Yeah, that's the part that Rowdy didn't tell us.
Because he on the white side.
Yeah, but he didn't tell us that part.
He
but,
still know. He ain't gonna feel it like that, I guess you should say.
well, I mean,
And he wasn't there.
yeah, he wasn't there. But I mean, basically, man, they what happened is they had an event at a car wrapping establishment, and the dude basically was hosting this inside of his own establishment that he leases out on the south side of Oklahoma City. And, you know, it's supposed to be like a family event, and the family event basically got busted up by the police, and they came and raided his spot and ended up arresting like 124 people or something like that.
Yeah.
How many people did he say?
It was like 150 or something.
150 people,
Yeah.
something like that. And, you know, basically charged everybody with the same thing, whether you was racing or not, you know. And apparently he was basically saying that it was underage drinking. There was a lot of you know, paraphernalia there,
Yeah.
and whatnot, and everybody went to jail.
Yeah, they was kicking it.
They was kicking it hard, and I guess it was, you know, it was supposed to be a family fun event, and it didn't turn out like that. I guess it was like it ended in chaos, man. They said he was racist. He's racing, and he wasn't
I'm trying to
racist.
go through all your messenger groups. I'm just trying to find
Go
that.
through them, man.
Hey, damn, what's in the messenger group?
Go through them, man.
Yeah, what's that? Man, I'm trying to get some kind of information. Damn.
Well, he trying to get one of the viral moments, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sarah on here on Big O. She said, "Where are you from?" We from the O. That's Oklahoma.
That's right. Yeah, but yeah, damn, it's pretty sad though, man, that you can't do nothing in Oklahoma City without the cops.
Yeah.
You know, coming out here and then fucking with you, for no damn reason at all, especially when you're in your own establishment that you're leasing out, man. So, everybody that's involved in that situation, man, keep y'all's head up, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but
Shit, wow, man.
I think it ended up being like something like $300K. I forget what he said. He said everybody like in the parking lot got charged like a $2,000 fine at least, something like that. $2,000, something like that. But damn, that's hard.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's rough like a motherfucker, man. Especially because you're going to have to end up closing down his business now, too.
Mm-hmm.
So he done lost his establishment, too, man. So,
They
but
gonna
that's-
deem it as a nuisance.
yep, they going to deem it as a nuisance. Yep. Especially when that was his birthday, too. So happy birthday to you, too, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
So-
Sorry about the birthday present.
Sorry about the birthday present they left you, but
Yeah. That's fucked up.
everybody with the county. That's some fucked up shit. They said it was even some juveniles that with the county, too.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah, so I mean, Roddy, he called in with some first news exclusive shit.
Yeah, that's because he know some people that was there, and they was part of the $2,000 fine and the getting locked up and all that.
Wow, man. Yeah, but what we was wanting to talk about, man, was basically last week we talked about toxic relationships, and within those toxic relationships, we also talked about predators in toxic relationships and some of the key habits that they use to basically control people and manipulate people and whatnot. So man, it was only right that with this thing that Pop was sharing to the group. I mean, he shared it to the family group, he shared it to the Durka Durka Podcast group. He was talking about predators in general. Like human trafficker predators, you know what I'm saying? And he's basically talking about, it was something that Redman had posted, and Redman basically was saying, he's talking to his young ladies in his family, he's talking to young ladies worldwide pretty much. And he was like, what to look out for, when you out in public and, and basically how to carry yourself, and I thought that it was like really, it kind of hit home because, it's Memorial Day weekend. Everybody's out, enjoying themselves. Some people's taking trips. Man, there's some crazy shit going on right now. So either you out there partying, you out there enjoying yourself, you got to keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, protect yourself at all times. Don't trust the world like they want you to.
Yeah, don't trust shit. I mean, I'm just gonna say, well, as soon as my daughter grab them keys and start bending corners, I'm gonna tell her, you don't trust a damn thing. I always think the worst in everything. Like, man, like don't follow that boy out to the car to go to get some fresh air to talk.
Yeah.
Don't hell nah, keep it public and everything.
I don't be
Don't
minding.
accept drinks from nobody or none of that shit. You hear me?
I don't be minding going on the dates, and then the women be having their guards up about
That showed me that they
about
smart.
yeah, and that's why I be looking at it too, man. It's like, okay, you paying attention because it's some predators.
There's
out
some
here.
predators out there, man. You can't just
and look at me as the same way, you
Right.
know, until you get to know me.
right. You just can't trust no damn body right now. Especially after I just got through reading what I was reading about human trafficking. They said it's not like on the movies. Most of these people that that end up in human trafficking situations, they end up in human trafficking situations because of somebody they know and trusted. And I can see that happening a lot too, because most of the time when we see one of these crazy ass videos where somebody's getting set up, and they getting taken to these back rooms or whatever, it's because somebody they knew set their ass up and was taking them to this back room.
That and women setting up women.
Women setting up women.
And,
yeah.
and now you got to really be careful of the kids.
Right.
They'll take your kid.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Get them early now.
Yeah.
yeah, they snatch your kids up and sell them. So I'm guessing this human trafficking thing is a big business now.
Right.
And once something becomes a big business, then yeah, you're in trouble.
Right. Wasn't it you that was telling me that some lady let her kid go down to a birthday party that was downstairs or something?
Well, this lady,
And the lady wasn't having no birthday party, but she could hear the music and shit, and they was in some apartments or something, and then she went down there.
nah, that wasn't me.
Oh,
but
okay.
I thought you was talking about this little Miss Shirley deal that's going on right now.
Oh, little Miss Shirley, you talking about
Yeah.
the little kid
Yeah, and her
that
mama's letting her,
letting her do all these booty
hug
dances and
dudes
shit, and hug
sit in
dudes.
dudes' laps.
Yeah, man, that's a
Yeah,
big
so-
fucking no-no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would not. Yeah, I would not promote that for anybody. Like right now, especially with all the crazy shit that's going on in the world, you got to protect your seeds. I mean, hell, treat it like Rihanna and don't even let them get on nobody's pictures or nothing. Shit. I mean,
Yeah.
hell, I ain't mad at that at all because it like Lil Man was saying, whenever people have that guard up like that, it shows you that they are in tune with the world. They know this is not, some shit to play with, and at least they're aware of their actions and they trying to protect themselves. I ain't mad at that at all.
I ain't either.
I mean, you gotta You can't fuck around nowadays, man.
These are the teachings that had to go back into the homes.
I agree.
You know, the
I
ones,
totally agree.
and that even trusting your kids to get out like that, and you not, doing your due diligence as a parent, to see what the place is or how it is, or even keep some type of track on them. Shoot, you the one that's buying the devices and stuff too, that's able to be tracked. And
Yep.
they not in control of that.
I totally agree. That's like that Roblox shit. Watch who they talking to on Roblox. We got a new situation in our house where we got to watch who the hell they talking to on VR. Because there be a lot of shit going on in VR, and you don't know what's going on in VR. You don't have no access to it. You basically got to jump into the world, especially if you an old head like me, and you get dizzy and shit when you put these VR glasses on. You gotta be cautious about all of this shit, man. You gotta know exactly who they talking to, what they talking about. Man, get in their business. Yeah, if they in your household, hell, man, I know give them some kind of space, but at the same damn time, be in they shit too. Shit, you got to figure out who they talking to, what the hell they talking about. You know what I mean, and educate them. Even if it is on some, some shit that we was doing back in the day. You know what I mean? Yep.
Yep. You just got to keep your open mind.
You gotta keep it. You gotta be in that shit, man. I'm sorry, but I hate that it's like that, but it's like that. So I mean, it is what it is, man.
As well.
You got the clip ready, Pop? Yeah. All right. But once again, for all the viewers and on Instagram, TikTok, Big Go Live, man, y'all tune into this YouTube and y'all can get the full context of what we about to play. Pop is about to go ahead and share the Redman video of what he was saying, the do's and the don'ts of, how you carry yourself whenever you out in public, especially for the young ladies. And men don't sleep either. Nope. It's a bunch of ditties out here too, allegedly.
They robbing the men. You might not be human trafficking, but you'll get fentanyl.
You get fentanyl. Yep, you get robbed.
You out there flashing your shit.
Yep.
And you remember they'll take your shoes.
They'll take your shoes.
They'll take your shoes, your watch. Shit. They might pull your gold tooth out. Ain't no telling.
They'll rob you for your trees, though. You never know.
This announcement. I want to talk to my queens,
here's Redman.
My young queens, and parents with kids. It is a high alert right now, a high alert.
I got it.
Women and kids have been missing for years. No one talks about it, but it is a high alert right now. And I got a daughter, and I got a lot of nieces and a lot of female cousins. And I'm drilling them right now. And I'm telling them to not accept anything from anybody. No paper, no business cards, no money, not even a compliment. Most likely, it's chemicals on that business card to get you drowsy for you to be taken away. Ubers, if you're catching an Uber, women, inspect the Uber before you get in it. Take a picture of the license plate. Take a picture of the driver. Always sit behind the driver. If the driver says, I want to stop at the gas station, get the hell out the Uber, because most likely he'll pull up to a van for you to be taken away.
Wow.
If you at the club, hanging out with your girls, keep your drink in your hand 24/7 in front of you. I don't care if you're sitting at the table, sitting at the bar. Don't sit it down at all. These people are getting crafty on how they put things into the drinks. Or don't even be at the club right now because it is a high alert. And what it will do, that drink will get you drowsy for you to be taken away. If you at Walmart, Target, or any store shopping, women,
Walmart.
especially young women, keep your head up, stay the hell off the phone, and watch your surroundings of people. If an old lady or someone asks you to help them to their car, do not accept it. Because most likely, they're luring you to a van to be taken away. If there's a van or a strange car parked by your car, stay safe in the store. Call your loved ones to come get you to safety. Because most likely that van is there to take you away. If you get in your car, you see a dollar bill on your windshield or even money in your car that you know you didn't put there because maybe you left your car door open, do not touch it at all. Go back in the store, call your loved ones to get you out of there because most likely that money is there for a purpose to drug you, for you to be taken away. I know it's summertime. A lot of people want to go to the islands, especially young ladies. My daughter just did it with her friends. And I'm sure a lot of parents let their daughters go when they're of age. Young ladies, don't let the locals tie no ribbon to your ankle, your wrist, your arm. Don't let them put no trinkets on you at all, because most likely they're targeting you to be taken away. Parents with your kids, keep your kids to your side at all times.
Man, that's the part.
When you're getting in your car, put your kids inside the car you're getting in.
Ring free, man.
And always lock your doors. Before getting in the car, inspect inside of the car. Put your kids in the same side that you get in, maybe even the same door. And you get in and you lock the door immediately. Because most likely, when you put them in from the other side and you walk around to get in your door, someone will open that door and take your kids away. If you get bumped while driving your car at night, ladies, if you get bumped from behind, don't get the hell out the car. And that goes for men too. Don't get out the car at night if someone bumped your car. Call police and keep it moving, because most likely they're there to jack you out your car or women take you away. We must protect our queens, men. All the kings out there, we need to post. Let's stop posting silly shit right now. And let's protect our queens. Take a minute to protect your queens and go through some of these social media posts that's talking about women awareness and share them with your queens, because it is a high alert.
You can't hear it?
On children and women, especially.
He said he can't.
I approve this message. Public service announcement. I want to talk to my queens, my young
You
queen.
couldn't hear the whole message? Oh, okay. But you wasn't getting no audio?
I don't have the headphones to hear it as it comes out.
All right, okay, I got
You want me to start?
you. Hey, can you run that back though?
I tried.
What was you saying that happened to Reese?
Somebody bumped her and just sat in his car. And just sat there.
So he sat in his car and she sat in her car?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
I mean, she out there in California, man. You can't be fucking around in California.
As I remember it, he just sat there, waiting on her to get out the car. And of course, she was smart enough not to get out her car. So yeah, that shit goes down, man. And then eventually, he just drove off.
Oh, so he drove off.
Mm-hmm.
Power, huh?
Well, yeah, shit. He could have been trying to. I mean, man. Oh, man, I'd be thinking the worst, bro. He could have been trying to spray something in her face, and
Hey man,
I mean, trying to stab her with something.
The way I understand the way this fentanyl shit works is like he says, they can put it on a piece of paper and hand it to you, and you touch it, and this shit gets absorbed into your stream, and you're out.
And you out.
You out. You smell it, you whiff it, and you're out.
Yep.
Wow.
New game out here, man.
Yeah, man, it's a new game.
I mean, man, so that's pretty much what Redman was saying, man. He was saying if somebody's at the bar, they trying to buy you a drink, don't accept that shit. If you buy a drink, don't set your fucking drink down nowhere.
Right. If he wants to get you a drink,
right in front
tell
of you.
him to tell the bartender to get you a drink, and you get your bartender directly from
the bartender. Yeah. You don't accept no
drink
fucking
to you.
drink from
Bring it to
nobody.
you. Yeah.
Don't have nobody bring you shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, man, I don't give a damn if you gotta go to the damn bathroom. You need to finish that motherfucker, or you don't finish it. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker stays where it's at.
It goes with you.
You
You
either
ain't-
finish that shit right there on the spot.
Tell them put a lid on that shit.
Nah,
you
I
can
don't
take
even
that
fuck around
lid
with
off,
that.
shit.
Shit, you can take that lid off, so
Yeah.
don't even fuck around with the lid.
I mean,
like,
no, take it to the bathroom
with
with
you. Oh yeah. That motherfucker don't leave your eyesight though. Basically,
Yeah.
you don't go and talk to nobody in a corner, or you don't go talk to nobody ass outside. No, we don't need to go catch no
Well,
words or nothing.
That's why I said that the women will set you up.
Right.
You have a young girl come up to you and go, "Oh man, I'm kind of scared. Can you help me out?"
Right.
She's setting you up.
She's setting you up the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's
'Cause
plenty.
you trying to be a nice dude.
Yeah, all because you're trying to be a nice dude. There's plenty of
Yeah.
people in Chicago, man. I know that can, vouch for that, getting set up and getting robbed and
Yeah.
all that other good shit, man. Just be on your toes. Be on your square.
This is
keep your head on the swivel.
2025. Be on your
Be
toes.
on your shit. You
Yeah.
got to be on your shit, especially nowadays,
Yeah.
man. You just can't fuck around. I mean, he was even saying if you out there and you're on vacation, don't let the locals tie no fucking ribbons around your wrist or nothing.
Yeah.
Like I don't need to be subjected to nothing. I don't need to be singled out for
Yeah.
nothing. I ain't fucking around, man.
Putting the mark on you.
Putting your mark on you so they can come and snatch your ass later on.
Yeah.
Don't fuck around with nothing, man. You always got to think outside the box. Why am I being singled out? What the fuck does this person want? Just don't be overly friendly. I mean, and especially for the parents, because my daughter is extra fucking friendly. She want to wave hi to everybody. And shit, every time I got the window down into my truck, she want to wave hi to the people behind me and shit. And I be like, man, Gigi, you too friendly, baby girl.
Yeah.
I understand you thinking everybody is cool
Yeah.
and everybody is friendly and nice and shit, but you can't trust everybody.
Yeah.
You can't trust nobody, really. Fuck it. Like, if that ain't your parents, that ain't your grandparents, that ain't your family, your loved ones, shit.
the world, man.
Hey, man, you don't need to be going nowhere with nobody. You don't need to be accepting nothing from nobody. Your ass would get snatched in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
She wants to go outside by herself. I don't allow it. I'm one of them overprotective parents. Yeah, and I see too many parents nowadays. They be walking. They child be like fucking 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet behind them, and I don't be understanding that shit, man. Because all it takes is a second for somebody to pull up, snatch your child.
Man, dropping the kids
they
off
gone.
at school. I see little kids walking to school.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm like, where the fuck this kid coming from?
I don't know. I be seeing this. She got to be in middle school, but every time I be getting ready to take Scott to get on the highway, Scott Street to get on the highway, she be right there on the corner waiting on the bus by herself.
Right.
I'm like, ain't no fucking way.
Hey.
Ain't no fucking way that I would have my daughter out there by herself
Yeah.
on a busy ass street right by the interstate
And you there every
by
day
herself
on schedule.
on
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah.
So if I notice it, somebody else is noticing. it.
Noticing. Yeah.
Crazy.
Couldn't happen to me.
Yeah.
That's because people be so lax with their kids, man. Like they don't really be wanting to show that emotional love and caringness. You just basically being selfish and thinking about yourself.
Yeah, and thinking that ain't nothing gonna happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna call a spade a spade. It's just most people just think, it's never not gonna happen to me. That happens rarely.
Yeah.
I mean, even whenever I was like Googling this shit and, was looking at the facts of it, it was like, oh, well, like in the movies, that rarely happens. Man, I don't single out none of that shit.
Right.
I don't single out none of that shit. Like, hey, I be thinking above and beyond. And then most of the shit I do be comparing the movies. I be like, nope, I seen that movie. You ain't finna
Doing
get
that,
me.
man.
You know what I mean? So yeah, the next time somebody bumps you and and it's late at night, nobody else is on the street, you gotta think about that shit.
Yeah. Just stay in your car.
Stay in your car, call the authorities.
Yeah. Call
Wait for them to get there.
Your shit rolled up.
Yep.
If they get out, tell them, motherfucker, just stay in your shit. I already called the police.
Already call the police.
Yeah.
And if they get crazy,
Yeah.
and
It's
you
time
already
to
in your
roll
car,
out.
then
Yeah.
it's time to roll the fuck off.
But I saw something. Dude got jumped or some shit for his shit. And the dude said, man, I don't know how anybody goes around. And I don't have a gun. But it resonated with me. He said, I don't know how anybody's not around here without a weapon on.
Right. Well, some of us can't have weapons right now, but
My baby with me.
But yeah, I can completely understand that too. Like I don't understand how you ain't got no kind of weapon on you. I mean, something.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah, because the brotherhood is out the window. All that, black love and shit.
What you mean? What you mean, Blair? What?
Man, they'll fuck you up.
Oh, the brotherhood's out the
shit,
way. Okay, that's
yeah.
what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's out the window. It's out the gate.
it's at the gate, man.
Yeah, you're not gonna get
They
no
will
brotherly
fuck you
love.
up for your stuff.
Yeah, you're not gonna get no. You're not gonna get no brotherly love. Thinking, "Oh, brother, help me." No.
Yeah, no.
I like these James.
What they call them
Take your
YNs
shoes off. Yeah,
or
them
whatever.
YNs.
Yeah, some of these dudes, boy,
Yeah, the brotherly love is out the window.
they will mess you up.
Yep. So that go for men, women, children,
Yeah.
all of the above.
Yes.
Don't fuck around. If you got your children out, don't fuck around, especially if y'all at a public
You
event.
know, it's something going on right now. Just right this weekend with what's her name, Kyla, the cooking chick.
Cooking with Kaya.
Yeah,
She was at the Streamers University.
she was with somebody. Or she's at the Streamers University.
Yeah, she at
Well,
the
she
Streamers
was
University with
hanging
Casa
out with one of the dudes there. Which she says I was dancing with the girls, but people on the stream said, "Girl, that motherfucker touched you."
What dude touched her?
One of the other streamer dudes. She said, "Well, I didn't feel it. I was dancing with the girls." They said, "No, that's sexual assault. You need to press charges on his ass."
Oh my God.
And she was like, she just did a video today talking about, "No, I'm not gonna do that." He apologized. He got on live stream. He apologized. I didn't feel it. I saw it in the video that, cause they were streaming it and people were calling in the chat, "Girl, he just sexually assaulted you."
Oh, they were saying this in the chat while it was happening.
Right, while it was happening. And she said, "I was dancing with the girls, but I guess he walked up behind her and did something." Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, be careful, man.
Wow.
People are stupid, man.
Wow.
I mean,
They just don't
why-
give a
This
fuck.
is another streamer.
streamer, right.
He's popular.
Right.
He has a following of his own, or aura of his
Right.
own.
And he's-
And he out here
he's
sexually
on
assaulting
live
women online.
stream,
He said he couldn't
sticking
resist.
his hand up in there, man.
He trying to get his Trump moment.
I mean, why would you put your career on the line like that?
Yeah, I guess he said it's only one chance I give with cooking with Kaya.
That's that privilege too, huh?
I guess so, man. Man, I mean,
Well, I think this is all.
I would have gave Kaya a hug too, man. I would have.
no, they said it was sexual assault. So
Yeah, he's
whatever
he's
he
over there.
did,
He's over there slapping it,
people in the
flipping it up,
chat
rubbing it
didn't
down.
like.
Yeah, I would have gave her a hug.
So man, I ain't.
I would have gave her a hug.
She was cool about it. She said, "I was dancing with the girls. I didn't feel it, so I don't know what happened."
Well, cooking with Kaya, man, she's just top notch, man.
Top notch.
Cause she damn sure could have took it there.
Yeah, she could have.
She could have took it there and
They
said,
said
"Nah,
the
I'm pressing
chat went
charges."
Crazy. They said that chat said sexual assault. Call the
Sexual assault, call the police on
call
his
the police
ass.
on that motherfucker.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Camille. What's going on with you, Camille? Big Go Live.
So
Get him.
get him.
Wow.
So man, I don't know, man. It's dangerous out here, bro. I'm
Wow,
telling you.
that's
It
crazy.
is dangerous.
So what is human trafficking? According to ElijahRosin.com, human trafficking involves the use of force, fraud, or coercion to obtain some type of labor or commercial sex act. I mean, that's what I think about whenever I think about human trafficking. Most of these people is getting either used for forced labor or you getting used for some kind of sexual act. I mean,
Yeah, some kind of way.
some kind of way.
Got to rope you in there.
Got to rope you in there.
Well, that's what they getting Diddy on. People keep going, "Well, I haven't heard where he's forcing people." If you make an arrangement,
If you make an arrangement, then
bringing people
bringing people
over,
in,
yes, that's
then
the
that's
human
that's
trafficking.
human trafficking.
Right.
It's the same thing.
Where did I
There ain't no
see that?
difference.
I seen that some text message between him and what's his name, Cassie,
Yeah.
Right.
going back and forth about
Well-
having the freak off thing.
Well, they said that where they're gonna get him at is, I guess Cassie's mom got involved, and she has evidence of him basically saying, if you don't give me such amount of money, from what I've lost off this relationship, then I'm gonna start releasing, sex act videos,
Right.
and that's how they gonna kind of nail him to the wall on that one, because I mean, you can't deny it if it's.
What? Oh, man.
I mean, man, that's why I said that he basically was saying that, I've lost, this amount in this relationship, from your daughter, and I need, well, I forget what he's asking for, but they had to take out a mortgage or
Hey.
something. You know what I'm saying? So it must have been
Wow.
quite a pretty
Trying
penny.
to take them out.
Yeah.
That dude makes absolutely.
I mean, and this is money. This is like a drop and a half for
happened
him.
to him. Yeah.
It ain't no money to him. He was just basically just trying to, you know, I'm a strong arm this deal
to the end.
to the end,
To
and
the
you gonna give
end.
me something.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna get your parents involved,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
to make you
It-
feel the repercussions.
Yeah, I'm
of shit.
untouchable.
Yeah, because they even had Kid Cudi, and Kid Cudi said, you know, he broke into my house, and then when he broke into my house, he did something to my dog because my dog has pees on themselves now. You know, so he's like, he did something to my dog, came in and unwrapped all my gifts, and then was like basically wanting him to know that he was in his house.
Right.
You know, and then he talked to Diddy, FaceTimed him, and was like, man, what the fuck you doing in my house? And he was like, yeah, we need to talk. And then he's like, man, this motherfucker's crazy. So then he met him at some kind of suite or something. He said the guards took him into the room. He said Diddy was basically standing and looking outside this big glass window. He said it was the only window that was in the suite. And he said the motherfucker was just standing there like he's some kind of Marvel villain or something. And he was like, man, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this dude. You know what I mean?
Set the mood up in there.
You know what I mean? He said the motherfucker standing there like he's some kind of Marvel villain or something. Like when he said he had his back turned to him and had his arms behind his back, like, you know, kind of looking out the window. Like I was like, this motherfucker's crazy.
So he had his goons bring him there.
He had his goons bring Kid Cudi to the room.
Oh yeah, see,
He's looking out the window when he walks in.
he been watching TV, man.
I was like, man, Diddy is a trip, bro.
Yeah,
He
man.
like
Allegedly.
he be watching this stuff. Be
Not
like, this is my
allegedly,
life.
bro.
I mean, this is court documents, but I'm like, this
Yeah.
motherfucker is crazy. Yeah, I mean, but this is Mr. Take That. So dude got something going on in his head to where he think he bigger than life, man. But this is the type of people that you fucking with, man. This is the type of people that you fucking with. There was also a girl that was saying that, you know, she was there at one of the Diddy parties with her friend. Her friend was getting a little bit too friendly. She said, but the vibes was off of her. And her friend was wanting to keep on going, and you know, and was wanting to go back to the back rooms and shit. And she's like, "Girl, I'm going home."
Right.
You know, like and this before anybody knew that they had drugs in the baby oil. You know, you had shit that was in the baby oil that was fucking people up, and she was like, "Man, I ain't feeling right.
Right.
Shit ain't going right now. Like, you know, all the red flags are there. I'm leaving."
They had just
You
so
know,
many ways. Of just,
So many ways of taking your ass to the back, and that was that. You know, I mean, because who knows what happens after that, man. Your ass might wake up, and they done did all kinds of things with you.
Right.
You know, and you don't remember nothing. You ain't got no recollection of nothing. It's bad, man.
That's where the videotapes came in at.
That's where the videotapes come in at. I'm telling you, because I'm like, man, if they was putting shit that was, you know, like, I mean, in a baby oil or something like that.
This nigga filmed his own crime.
Yeah, was filming it. I mean, well, they said that he had to learn it from somebody else too. So basically, he
got his own crimes.
well, like I say, I remember that video he did with Cassie, and Cassie was hiding up underneath the blanket, and that was viral. And people were seeing all of this, and he's like, sometimes you got to put your girl in the snap. And he put his face in the camera and everything. Was like, what's wrong now, baby? You ain't got shit to say. Y'all don't remember that?
No, I don't remember that part.
Yeah, man, he got me with hell. It ain't that hard to define, but he was like, yeah, he's like, your girl, you got to put your girl on the snap. He's like, what's wrong, baby? You ain't got shit to say. He's like, you know, and then he said, come on, baby, get out. It's like 100 degrees outside. Let's go take a run on the beach. Something he said. And I was like, this motherfucker's crazy. But then they go back now after the Diddy case is getting, you know, like exposed. And they was like, man, if you go back and look at the video, there's like marks on the floor and blood stains on the floor and shit. And I'm like, whoa.
From what?
Man, he's beating her ass.
Damn. Sad, man.
Sad, man.
Hip hop ain't gonna never come back for it.
Hip hop should never come back from that. You're right. I mean, and R&B should never come back from R. Kelly. It's just, I mean, man, it's just, I mean, these is like two powerful figures, man. Because I remember R. Kelly was on top of the world. This is before, you know, all of the new age babies, man. R. Kelly back in the day was the shit.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, hell, he was making Bugs Bunny and Michael Jordan commercials.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? I Believe I Can Fly was like on the charts for forever.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
This is R. Kelly here we talking about, bro. And
Playing that shit in church.
they was playing that shit in church, and I mean, yeah, it was making hymns to it and everything. And now you can't play another Step in the Name of Love. It's the same. I'm like, nope.
No.
Nope, that ain't gonna work.
Gonna be stepping.
You better not be stepping. Commercial sex acts every year, millions of men, women, and children are trafficked worldwide, including right here in the United States. It can happen to any community. Victims can be any age, race, gender, or nationality. And they also said that Houston is a major hub of sex trafficking in the United States. Houston's proximity to the United States-Mexico border makes it the halfway point for smuggling and trafficking operations. Interstate 10 connects Houston to major cities on the east and west coast, including Miami and Los Angeles.
Yeah.
According to the University of Texas Austin studies, there are approximately estimated at 313,000 victims of human trafficking in Texas every year. Approximately 79,000 are minors who are victims of sex trafficking in Texas.
I'm sorry, y'all.
I had heard from somebody that drugs are starting to become second to human trafficking.
I believe it.
And it's crazy how they just be
I believe it.
blasting the drugs out still, but ain't really talking about that.
Right.
Yeah, but not talking about the human trafficking part. Yeah,
the
I
only
believe
ones
it.
that's talking about it is like some celebrities,
Yeah.
you know, that's getting tired of being involved in it
And
themselves.
Yeah, I totally believe that. I believe that human trafficking is just ran rampant right now, especially like with all of the social media. I mean, man, look, man, if you got ops that's finding other ops while they doing live stream videos and they running up on them, it ain't that hard for people that's got organized crime, organized human trafficking cases to come and find your ass and figure out where you at,
Yeah.
your schedule, and
Yeah.
where you at on a day-to-day basis. That shit ain't hard at all.
They just not dragging it out.
They just not dragging it out, and then it's a
Yeah.
lot of people that's not talking about it. It's not like a war, like a topic like we talking about right now.
Yeah.
You know, but man, yeah, y'all, you got to be careful out there, man. 'cause
I
this
mean,
shit's-
Redman sat down and made a whole ass video.
I mean, well, he's concerned. He's got little people that he got to watch out for too.
Right.
And like he said, he was saying some shit that I wasn't even thinking about. You know,
Where they
you
they
being
get-
out on, you know, I ain't never been, you know, overseas or nothing. And now it's like if I go overseas and somebody's trying something to me, nigga,
Yeah.
we might it was fighting words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, man, get your hands out my pocket.
Mm.
It's gonna be some shit like that, man. Cause I don't know what the customs is over here. I don't know, you know, what's going on. I have no idea, man. So don't be wrapping nothing around me. Don't be tying nothing around my waist. Like shit, we good. There's been a couple of times where I've been on vacation and I've even had to question myself on what the fuck I did. Like, you know, the night before, like, man, you was out of pocket. You was out of pocket. You was out of line. You was tripping. There was a time I went and visited my sister for the first time in L.A. and I'm just walking around L.A.
Mm.
And then, you know, I started describing, you know, the streets I was on to a friend that lived there. You know, it's from there. She's like, "Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking retarded? Like, what's going on with you, bro?
Yeah.
Like, is you trying to get fucked up or what?"
I'm gonna tell
And
you.
I didn't know because, I mean, she was right there by USC. And apparently right by USC is some hoods.
Yeah.
Right.
And you just going around and you just walking around and shit and you tripping.
When I went out there for business classes, they said don't go off where the hotel was. It was next to Compton.
Right?
They
Yeah.
said don't go off into the neighborhoods.
Nah.
But man, what fuck you up is the houses was pretty.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah, it look
you,
nice over there.
You
It
start
look
to let
nice.
you start to let your guard down and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
You letting your guard
Go
down, but
down.
at the same time, they not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was say to them dudes step out there. Like,
Yeah, you like, man,
Well, since
it's
you-
Yeah,
nice
Dad, this is
out
nice
here.
as over here, man. This
Yeah,
is
it's
some nice ass houses. And they like, mm-hmm.
Mhm.
hey, G,
Come on here to the back.
G in the building said, can't talk about what our politicians is involved in.
Yeah. He right. He spot on.
Mm.
You don't know what kind of black market that got going on. Melanin
Melanin.
supposedly is like $350
I think it
something
keep-
dollars a
keep
gram.
on going up.
And it might be higher than that. So we don't know what the fuck is going on behind
Especially
the
after
scenes.
the trafficking shit that they
Yeah,
talking about.
we do not know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of cases where organs are coming up missing and all of that good shit. So you don't know, man, and you ain't trying to be a victim of that shit. So, man, stay on your square, man. Keep your head on the swivel at all times. One time I was in New Orleans and I was there for Mardi Gras, and this was when I was smoking. So if my job, you know, this was back in the day.
Yeah, it's a while
But
ago.
yeah, man, one time I was going to go buy some shit from a dude, and I went in the alley with him. And I was like, the next day I was thinking about it. I was like, bro,
What-
you tripping.
You in the alley.
You tripping. You tripping. You in New Orleans, bro. At one point in time, this is the murder capital of the world.
Yeah.
This is the, I don't give a fuck what kind of gun you got on you, bro.
Yeah.
You tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
man.
I had to check myself like, nah, bro, that ain't it.
Yeah, man. You trying to.
Because when I think of it, I ain't gonna downplay human trafficking. I just see that as so far off. But I think the robbery aspect of it nowadays is so high that people really that message he put out really needs to be out there.
Yeah,
Because
it needs to be out there.
I mean,
You're right. You're right.
Everybody wants to ride around in their nice cars. Everybody's got these bags, and you got on these shoes. And these people would that's money to them.
That's money to them.
That's money to them.
Well, you
So
also
might not get human trafficking, but you might end up butt ass naked with
Right.
no vehicle.
Being a damn target.
yeah, it's like my son. He was asking for a chain or some shit, and I was like, man, you don't want that attention.
Yeah,
You don't want that attention. You don't want nobody eyeballing you and then thinking that you got money.
You wake up, laying out in some parking lot somewhere, butt ass naked. They done took all your shit and your vehicle. And now I can tell this story because I was there when it happened. We were at a friend's house. I forget what's that edition called off of 63rd and Kelly. What's that called back over in there? Musgrave, something like that. We sitting up watching the football game and shit. Dude gets up, his brother gets up, walks outside, comes back in and goes, "Where's your car at?" And we sitting there.
What you talking about, man? Yeah, what you
Your car,
saying?
They said, "No, your car ain't outside, nigga." And he goes, "What?" He said, "No, man, your car's gone." So he go out there and look, and his car's gone. And they done took it around the corner into an abandoned house and stripped it.
Everything.
And then they broke into his apartment a week later.
Because they got all the information about where your shit is at.
I know where you stay.
I know where you stay at now.
Yeah.
I know where you
Gotta
stay at.
This is when I'm a kid.
Watch,
Wow.
watch you and see when you
That's
come
a
outside.
true story.
Wow.
And that's when I was a kid. This is when I'm
Hit
20.
your car, stripped your car,
Yeah.
and then turn around and then hit your apartment or hit
It's
your house.
a house full of Negroes
Mm.
in there laughing,
Smoking.
drinking, having a good time. And you walk up and said, "Boom,"
Gone.
and went around the corner and stripped his car.
So that's all I need. Few minutes.
So all I need is a few minutes.
Yeah, man.
So all I need is a few minutes,
With
and
my-
your shit is gone.
Your
With my
shit's
team.
I got my
gone.
shit and I was gone.
Got my
Yeah.
team.
Yep. And that was
And
it.
then a week later, he said, "Man, these motherfuckers broke into my apartment."
And then broke into your shit.
Yeah.
Took the rest of your shit.
Yeah.
Kick a man when he down.
Man.
I'm telling you, man, that's not a good feeling, man. That's damn sure not a good feeling, man. I had that shit happen to me on my birthday. Pull up and then your shit is just stripped, and you like, damn, bro. And then you got to remember who all I was showing my shit to, who I was sitting there paying attention. And then that's when I was just instantly wanted to be low key for the rest of my life. Like, man, you don't need to know what I got. I don't really like getting on Facebook and advertising shit. If you know, you know. But
You gotta know.
yeah, but you gotta know. You know.
I was there. It's a true story. Not made up, not exaggerated.
That shit crazy.
That shit's crazy.
You got any wild stories, Lemon?
And you know you do.
Yeah, you do. I guess he ain't trying to put nobody on the spot. He said, nah.
Oh man, you already been trying to drag it out of me, man.
He said, no, ain't no wild story.
Ah man.
Been awfully quiet over there today.
Yeah, man. This is one of those ones. Yeah. Motherfuckers view you in a certain light, man, It'd be crazy, man. Yeah.
Spend a lot of jackings going on too, man. So I guess they go hand in hand a bit with the human trafficking.
Yeah.
'Cause, I mean, motherfuckers will watch you. They want to know you. They want to know your.
I didn't seen it.
They want to know your schedule,
Yeah.
where you be at.
Yeah. My mind wasn't open until somebody else opened my mind about, that type of stuff, like watching people following them home, doing that type of stuff. And this is way back when we was in school.
Who was telling you that?
You don't even want to know.
I hope it wasn't nobody to hit me. I only had one person hit me, and I ended up
You
I
already.
ended up fucking up my whole high school career behind that.
That's who it was.
Oh, that's what it was?
That's who it was.
Seriously?
Yeah. That's who it was too.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible.
But it made me look at that motherfucker too. It's like, damn, I need to take me a couple of corners because I wish you would.
Well, I mean, that's what happened too.
Yeah.
It was I wish you would moment, and like I say, every dog has his day. Every dog has his day. So shit, you popping all that shit, and then
Talking about following me and doing all that because I always was in the mirror after that. Like, nigga, all right, you come on down the street.
Another bad thing about me though back in high school is everybody knew where I lived at anyway. I mean, it was people that I didn't know and was like, yeah, that's Nick's house. I was like, oh, see, that's that bullshit.
Meeting spot, man.
That's that
Even
bullshit,
because
man.
the sisters was known.
Yeah,
You
sisters was known.
My sister
I'm
was
known.
having backyard parties, back in the day. So I know everybody knew where we stood.
Yeah, I think
anyway.
every day after school we used to be out in their front yard playing basketball. So
Yeah, man.
that was another bad thing. It was like, you just can't attract a lot of attention.
Yeah.
Especially like whenever you known on the block, people know who you are. You don't want that attention. You know what I mean? It's just something you just don't want to carry around on yourself. You just want to be very low key on things, especially whenever you got something that might be looked at as valuable to somebody else. You just don't want to be advertising your shit like that, man. That's pretty much all I got, fellas.
Yeah, man. The vigilance is very needed by yourselves. I ain't saying, man, you got to watch your back, man. And we had our shares of having to watch our back. That's why we had groomed ourselves to even know what that shit even feel like.
Time out. So when was y'all kicking it?
Shit. Before that.
Before that happened?
Because, I was always at Votech,
It was one of them things where Slim Thug put me to the side and was like, there's going to be some police officers to come to your house.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck. You won't be able to attend any more activities in school. Like, hey, man, it was all worth it. Shit.
You crazy.
It was all worth it.
I feel sorry for y'all, man. 'Cause my childhood, man, I get on that bike at 6 in the morning, and sun wouldn't even be up. Hit the donut shop, get my chocolate milk, my double twist, come back, watch
Your
the
chocolate milk and
Jacksons.
double twist?
Come back, watch the Jacksons. Man, then as soon as cartoons was off, man, on
It
the
was some
weekend,
jackets that was going on whenever you was in
No,
school.
man, shit.
like that.
hell
I'm talking about in
no.
high school.
No, man, no.
There was some jackets that was going on.
What shit going on, man?
Hey,
Man, we witnessed a dude, and this dude used to be known to have a lot of money back in school, and he got jacked. And, man, that was a terrible beating that happened after that.
Oh, my goodness, man.
That was a terrible beating that happened after that. There was a lot of shit that was going on. We was
Names.
There were some.
can't name no
There were
names.
some gangs, and mainly it was just families. The Woodies for one.
But we remember it though because when we was in weightlifting class, he had a pocket full of money that fell out while he's lifting weights.
Oh, yeah. Like, damn. Where you
And
get all
everybody was
that?
like, "Damn, bro,
Yeah.
the fuck?"
You balling.
It
And
was just
I just was, too.
families and individuals. I think large families and individuals. I don't think it was any gangs, anything that I remember. I remember couldn't walk through Kennedy Park after dark. But it was just family members hanging out down there, they would be brutal if they caught you. So
Be brutal. What do you mean? Just whooped your ass?
yeah, whoop your ass.
Yeah.
Nigga, you got some money on you, you got some weed or something on you, nigga. Take your shit. I mentioned the Woodies. I shouldn't have said that out loud.
Yeah, but say,
I thought he was talking about my spot, but he was talking about the
Everybody
people.
was scared of them motherfuckers back in my day. That's why I say it was just mainly families. The first time I really ever had heard of a gang type deal, we had a teacher come in from California, and he said that he left California.
Oh, he was from California.
Right. He left out of there because he had set up a meet between some gangs, and they shot up the place, and he said he knew it was time for him to leave.
Because he was trying to have a meeting.
Yeah, he's trying, broker
Man,
peace.
they didn't want no peace.
They didn't want no peace.
Hey, that was like that Snoop Dogg song, man.
Yeah, so
That
that
dude was in jail.
That,
Think about it.
it wasn't nothing going on in Oklahoma. It wasn't 78, 79, that kind of shit. It was just like I said, it's just mainly family.
There's a lot going on when we was growing up.
Yeah, sure was, man.
So,
Hey,
but-
G said, never know who creeping.
Never know who creeping, bro.
Shit, when I was a kid, though, man, as long as you was home by 10 o'clock,
Street lights.
man, dude, be on that bicycle all fucking day. Now I feel sorry for kids, man. Can't do.
We was on the bicycle all day long too, but it was a lot more going on.
Yeah,
Man, we was getting fucked with by people, and we was getting fucked with by the cops too.
Man.
I remember this one time it was cold as hell outside, and I forget. We used to find these little Crown bottle little things. You know, like Crown would
Bag.
have like the little Crown bag or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
And we used to put our bottles that we buy from
They gonna fuck with you.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, well, shit, we wasn't thinking about it, but shit,
yeah,
we was little kids.
we being kids watching the
I
grown
mean, we
ups.
watching the grown ups,
Yeah,
but
them
then
Crown bottles were bad.
yeah,
Bags
but we
were
would
bad.
bag them up because in the wintertime it get real cold here,
Yeah.
so your shit would be all cold.
Right.
And then you put it in the Crown bag, your shit ain't cold no
Oh,
more.
God.
You know, you could grab it, you can take it out, do whatever you want to. One time we got stopped by the cops. It was me, Big D. Was you with us?
I don't think so.
Oh man, we was over
I
by
missed
Big
it,
Oak,
so.
and we was on. It's on the way to 10th Street, and man, that cop was brutal to us. Man, put us on the cop car on the hood,
Yeah, I wasn't there.
and the hood was all hot as fuck.
You tell me all these stories now.
Hey man,
He said, "You didn't tell me when this shit happened. We would have had to go find this police."
hey.
And he was young too. They can't be doing all that.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah,
all
man.
kind of fucking stories on.
Yeah, I mean, it was people. It was people to drive by the thing. They was like, hey.
They said, "Nah."
Man. We sitting there like, damn, bro, it's cold. Like, can't put our hands in our pocket. Got to put our hands on the hood. Like, man, yeah, it was a lot going on when we was children.
Should be wild, man.
Should be wild, man. But it is what it is. We made it.
Yeah, we did.
We
man.
made it.
That's what we be trying to get these other children to look forward to seeing the other side
Out of it.
of being out of school. You know, the actually having to grow up part for real.
Right.
Because that first part is just like you're breezing through it and you're not even
Right.
paying attention. Like, damn, I really should be paying attention to this shit.
Right. But we were really smart about, being out, and on this side of the city, this side of the city. We was really like aware of shit like that.
Yeah.
Like we wasn't shit. We was fucking around doing a lot of crazy shit, but it wasn't like we were like, oh yeah, a piece of candy.
Well,
Yeah.
that is one thing that you mentioned it is that these young kids nowadays they don't know nothing about none of that shit.
They don't know nothing about none of that.
And another thing, we moved around in a group too, so
Yeah.
it was kind of. I mean, parents kind of taught that anyway. You move around in a group.
Yeah.
So that's what we was doing, moving around in our group. And if they tried to take one, they was gonna try to take
Track
all.
out all of us.
Right.
We was gonna fight.
Right.
Yeah, we was most definitely gonna fight. Yeah, it was. If you went through it, we all went through it.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. I mean, that went from shit. If we was playing basketball with a group of people we didn't know, or if you in the area you didn't know, and somebody was trying to snatch somebody,
Yeah.
they would have had hell to pay fucking with us, rather than some of these children that ain't never seen daylight and they used to be on their games all day long and
Yeah.
social media and shit like that. We was outside.
Man.
We was outside.
G said we never told our parents nothing. We handled everything on our own.
That's right, G.
See?
That's right,
I
G.
see.
You know.
Right, G.
I
We
see.
was been encounters.
we was being grown
I
before
see.
being
We
grown.
was been encounters, man.
I see.
Been encounters.
Yeah. 'Cause I remember shit ass daddy had letting us be out in his car, man, and we was young, boy.
I remember that one time he took Chris's car and it didn't have no damn power steering. And that
That was my first car. Was
Hey.
no power steering.
but you wasn't 14, 15 years
yeah,
old
when-
either.
I was 14 and 15.
And we was taking the car, and I remember the car one time it stopped, and we was like, fuck. Like, man, we gotta.
You gotta just let it roll a little bit, baby.
And we was
Yeah.
like, we
You
can't.
gotta whip it.
And we had to figure out how to get that car started to get it back home. It was gonna be our ass. Oh man,
Yeah.
It was bad news
Motherfucker
bears,
was
man.
Scared, boy. Scared.
we was scared.
Shit, I was driving to my driver's ed class, and teacher told me and Tim, "Hey, will you two stop driving to class?"
Hey, so you ain't even supposed to be driving yet.
Driver's ed class. I mean, like, you can't drive to
You ain't
driver's ed
you
class.
ain't supposed to be
You ain't
driving?
got no license yet.
Like, what's wrong with you, boy?
What the fuck's wrong with
Yeah,
y'all?
Pops was over there like, oh.
Oh yeah, yeah. My bad. I totally forgot.
Let me go park around the corner. real quick.
I totally forgot. Yeah.
We parked over in Hot Wheels and walked over to class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all see the I Wheels ain't I Wheels no more too, man.
It ain't?
Nah.
Oh, man, that's sad, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that they just taking the names. I see 7-Eleven ain't 7-Eleven no more over here.
Really?
Yeah, 7-Eleven is Conoco now.
Yeah.
Damn.
I went in there one day and I was like, hey, man, what the fuck going on in there? What is 7-Eleven at? And he's like, it's Conoco now.
They took the 7-Eleven workers too with them
Damn.
They took everything.
and brought
Changed it
Conoco
up.
workers in. And that's why they in
Conoco.
there like, y'all ass.
Yeah. They like, it's Conoco.
It's Conoco way.
That sucks, man.
Anything else?
Sure is no more.
All right, man. A lot of things moving on. Y'all make sure that y'all being vigilant and not moving on without paying attention who is around you and what is around you, man.
Absolutely.
Make those mental notes. Ain't nothing wrong with playing it in your head, man, and just finding out for yourself to see how your brain works. It's gonna be one of your defining moments when you see that. Okay, my brain knows how to look out for me. I just got to use it.
Either it's
That's
going to be a
it.
defining moment, it's going to be your last moment.
You hear me? So that's why I say you either gonna have to use your mind or you ain't. You know, and that's where you gonna find out either way. If you're gone or you're here. So teach your kids too, your children. Teach your children about being vigilant as well, man. Don't let them just go out and think that this world is built like how we grew up in it. The kids is doing different things, man. That's why we calling them different things now. You know, we was all children when we wasn't called YNs.
Damn sure what called wide ends.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I mean, they had Bebe's kids, but we wasn't getting called Bebe's kids back in the day.
yeah, Baby's
No.
kids were still able to be
Yeah.
tamed though too.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, they was actually scared of a belt. They wasn't talking about shooting back.
Yeah, man. They wasn't beating up on their grandmas and daddies and mamas and all that type of stuff, man.
Yeah.
They had respect, you know. And shout out to y'all that know what it take, man, to have that village, man, leading on to the next.
It's pretty sad though, man, because like I say, I really think COVID did a number on some of these children. They don't even know how to communicate with other people, man. I still gotta encourage my daughter to go in there and go in there asking for some ketchup, asking for some salt and pepper. Damn, like shit, go in there and talk.
Yeah.
They don't want to talk to nobody. They just, they secluded. I don't want to talk. I don't want to. I mean, the communication
do it
skills
too,
are
man.
completely different now. So you gotta kind of, push them out there. Man, hey man, this is how you're gonna have to operate throughout the world. You're not gonna be able to just, fucking ask them through a text message or send them a message on.
Yeah, that's why I said these phones did it too.
I
because
mean,
back then, it was
shit.
we had the direct line to go to.
Yeah.
And you had to sit down for that direct line. This one you can be up moving around and shit. You can take the call if you want to and forget
Right.
about it or what, man. You forget about it, then there go the relationship.
There you go.
You know, you're not building like you used to have to build. Put time and effort into talking to folks.
That's real talk.
So yeah, man, y'all make sure y'all doing y'all thing out there, and make sure y'all go and follow and like all pages that we keep on telling y'all about. Durka Durka Podcast, man, here every Sunday, man. Shout out to the ones that's been promoting, and y'all see y'all can advertise here.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Go ahead and send those businesses on in, man. We need that.
Yeah, shout out to
Run us for
DDD.
coins too. Shit.
And shout out to Money Wave. Shout out to all y'all doing y'all thing out here, man. Keep grinding, and hope y'all had a good Memorial Day.
Facts.
Kiss on your loved ones, man. Do all that, man. Go Thunder.
Go Thunder.
If it ain't nothing else, it's your boy Dirty,
It's your boy Trey.
and we is out.
Chip.
B brothers, what's up? F gang, what's up? Boss gang, what's up? West Coast, what's up? And here we go. I got all the